Hello everybody and welcome, this is Shield Maiden DK and today we are taking our first look at the Plant Nursery Simulator Early Access demo. It is a game where you run your own greenery or gardening plant nursery if you want. It's a cozy and relaxing sim. You're going to farm your own crops, fill your shelves, help the customers, expand the greenery or the greenhouse, put up personal and just, perfect simulator about flowers and crops. It is developed and published about robot assembly. It is coming out the 17th of June 2025, and robot assembly was so nice to consider me and give me a key to the playtest, a demo of the not demo, the playtest of the early access of the game. So let's head into it and start. And we are starting from scratch because we want to see all the small bits and changes they done. So hopefully the game runs just as smoothly and nice as it did in the demo. So let's see, I remember this. Denied. Denied. Ooh, envelope. Dear player, I'm getting old and weary and it's time for me to step away. This nursery has been my life and I want to pass it on to you. Breathe the fresh air, feel the sun on your skin, hear the birds sing, take care of the plants, connect with people and they will take care of you. Love, Uncle Joe. So let's head into it and let's start up the madness of the plant nursery. Gonna have a fun time planting plants. So, just a little itsy bitsy waiting time here. Loading. We are loading. Just be loading. Just be loading. There we go. Welcome to Plant Nursery Simulator. Your goal is to build a successful and profitable plant nursery. Order supplies, set prices, stock shelves and serve customers to grow your business. Good luck and have fun. Good tutorial. Go to the computer and click to activate it. Yeah, we can do that. We know how to do that. Click. Good. Open the shop app and order products. Okay. Let's order green succulent, Easter lily, scarlet lily, and blue candle cacti. Purchase. Good. Pick up the boxes from the spawn point. We can do that too. Let's put these one in top. Stock the shelves. We know this. We are good. And we have some excess ones. I'm trying not to do the stockpile with just heading everything in one big pile here, like I did in the last of the demo where I was just tossing them on the floor. This time we're trying to stay organized. Good. Then the white lilies. Yeah, one moment, I'm just putting up all my lovely plants here. Place. Seems like they did so it's easier to place the items. We can also place them outside of the shop, but as long as we don't have any more than this, it will not be as much chaos. So, please. There we go. Good. Let's set some prices. Cancel. I want to set the price. No, can I set the price? Where? Ah, pricing app. Okay, there we go. Just me. So using the labels. 750 on this one. 925. 925. 1150. Oh yeah, we missed the pots. We're gonna buy the pots because they want the pots. I know that. Good. Let's buy the pots. Put the pots up because I know they will for certain want the pots, because we know the customers too well on that one from last time. They will expect the pots to be here. There we go. We can always rearrange the items later on. Firstly, we will do this. Let's see, these are going to be 5.75 and these are going to be 5.75. There we go. Good. Open the store. Let's open the store then. Open. We are open. Day one. Come on in. Wait for the first customer to the checkout. Okay. We are waiting. Let's see some customers. Hello, sir. I haven't seen you before. I like your checker pants. And your big bumbly curly looking poodle hair. I think that's a sir. Money, money, money. You need 4.25 back. There you go. Wait for your second customers to check out. I like how cutesy patootsy this is looking. It's so cutesy patootsy. So let's see. Customers coming in. There we go. Come on in, baby. What do you want? A lily, a lily, a lily, lily, lily. There we go. Welcome aboard. We completed the tutorial. We good. Goal: check customers until you reach level 2. I think we can manage that. Let's head into the computer to just take a look. We have expansions. We want this one soon. The greenhouse, 600 for the greenhouse. Customization. Ooh, we can customize the store sign. We can put up canvas or balconies, exterior. Ooh, wallpapers, floors, furnitures. Ooh. Okay. Let's not get caught up in that. We need to take care of the customers. Hello, sailor girl. 125 back. There you go. And your twin. How lovely you came in pair. You want some big pots? No, you just want the small pots. We do not have the big pots yet. There you go. I like her hair. I like the pink tint and at the end of the hair. So you just bought a little bit of everything. That's lovely. There we go. That's an awful lot of pots for one plant, but okay. Couldn't you have bought a few more plants too? One plant. There we go. 9.25. Off with you, madame. We're gonna need more pots. There we go. Purchase more pots. Run out. Take the pots. Can we put them on the shelf without... No. We don't know what pot is what if we don't open up. There we go. I know, sir. You're gonna wait a moment. Run in with this pot. There we go. Good. Always keep stock. Jump in. That's the reason about amount of pots to plants. We like that. Good. 2 plants. You need $1 back. There you go. I'm looking forward to when we get the greenhouse going. Oh, the succulents is too expensive. Have I really done it too expensive? Let's see. Yeah, maybe. We will just put it down to that. That's fine. Good. We want money. 9.25. There we go. It's all okay. Hello, Gardener Joe. Maybe that's the uncle. A little young, but he looks like he could be a gardener. There we go. I like how the customer still stops at the entrance just staring around like, are they seeing me? Are they watching? Hello, sir. There you go. 28.75. Oh, not 72, 75. Hello, lovely lady. Love your shirt. There you go. 9.25. We are almost level 2. We're going there, we're going there, we're going there. We can put up the rest of the white lilies. The white lilies is popular. There you go, madam. 1425. There you go. We are level 2. Purchase the boot trinket to increase your sprint speed. We will do that in just a moment. The booty trinket. There we go. Right on, we love that. So, trinkets. I know that I remember the trinkets. The trinkets are not that expensive, and they do give you some nice things. Oh, we require level 4 for that. So we just got a new boot trinket. Ooh, nice booties. Let's put them right here. There we go. Purchase a new shelf to increase stock. Yeah, one moment. We have customers to take care of. Hello, sir. There you go. 75 cents. Okay, new shelf. Decor. Furniture. We're just gonna buy a large shelf. There we go. Take care of customers. Purchase the garden book trinket to learn about gardening. Yes, but we cannot buy that before level 4, so we will have to wait. Move. We will start with putting this up right here. That's fine for now. I like that it's getting darker now. That you can actually see that it's getting into the afternoon. Evening, even. There you go. 24.50. Purchased gardening book. Yeah, but wasn't that next level, you know? Good. We have a little stock left of these cacti. People still coming in. We have a little of the red lilies. Why do I keep calling them lilies? Welcome to La La Land. Buy my lilies. 125. There we go. You know, words, they're hard. There we go. And 26 right on. Good. We should properly stock up before. Let's see. How much is the next license? That's 400. Go ahead and give us that. Okay. Storage room. Cashiers. Ooh. Stockers. Greenhouses. Expand the store. Okay. We're gonna buy one of each. Plus one of each pot. Because we need it anyway. There we go. Dip 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 dip. Dip 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 dip. I like how easy it is to rotate things in this game. Some games it's hard to rotate the items. In this game it's actually easy and it responds very quickly to scrolling on the mouse wheel, which I love. Because then you're not sitting scrolling forever. You're not fumbling with the R key or anything to rotate. I like that. Especially if you're like me as a fumbler when it comes to game keys. Q. We can put them on top of each other. How lovely. Not the smartest with the lilies. Lilies, goddammit. Lilies. Lily. Not lali. Okay, next day. And account balance, we didn't have any profit, but well, it's the first day. We can't expect any profit on the first day. That's just how it is. That's the rule of simulation games. Good. And they fixed the thing with all the tutorial parts coming up when you start the next day. That's nice. Well, it's not much, but we're getting stronger and we're only on day 2, so nothing much expected. And we do have our lovely wellies here in the corner. We're gonna do it, we're gonna expand. So, come on in, everyone, we're open. You're coming, you look like a sir that missed some plants. I'll just stand here behind the hedge and look at you. You're taking your sweet time looking at the shop. Yeah, it's not much yet, but we have a little. You, sir, look like it's a fine day for shopping plants. It was surely a fine day to shop plants. There you go. Off with you again. Come again. There comes Mrs. Summerhat. Yes, grab those plants. One of each. No. And some pots. Yeah. Come on in. Give me all your money. Money, money, money. There you go. And you need 350 back. Can I keep them in change? It's for my lawns. One lily. Lily of the valley. 75 cents. There you go. Ooh, she's reaching for that cacti. Ooh, looks like she wants a little of everything. That color really fits your skin tone, miss. There you go. 35.25. We are okay up on stock, so we do not need to buy anything right now. So that's good, because we stocked up from the evening. There you go. We now level 3. Let's take a look at the trinkets then. I can't remember. The gardening gloves was level 3. Well, let's just buy them. The trinkets ain't that expensive. New gift. Whee! Gardening gloves. Put them beside the wellies here. There we go. A little freaky there just standing up in the air. You have been using your gardening gloves too much if they're that stiff that they just stand up like that. Okay. I like the blue purple tint in the end of the hair. It should just be red hair instead of black. Then it would look somewhat like mine. Okay, come on in, come on in. I like the top too. I would wear that. Okay. There you go. 30 right on. Hello. What can I do for you? Some pots. We do have a nice selection of plants too to go with the pots. I guess you're not interested in plants today, only pots. Hello, see? Oh, I haven't seen him before. Is that like a more? He kind of looked like Johnny Bravo with that hair, doesn't he? Okay, 1, 2, 3. I will serve you, then we can stare at him. Hello, sir. It's like animate Johnny Bravo, I think. I do like the shirt though. 11.50. You look like a bookworm, miss. I cannot explain why. You just do look like a bookworm. There you go. Kinda. With the upscaled hair. Hello, Farmer Joe. One pot. 5.75. There you go. We can do with some more of these up here. They are very popular today. There we go. Ooh, it also snaps. I like snapping. Snapper turtles. Just restock. There we go. We're out of the ordinary normal brown sea pots, but that's okay. Jump in here. Dip, dip, dip. There we go. Right on, we love that. Hello, sir. Are you going to try get on a good hand with the wife here? There you go. Let's see, $5. Right on. Hello, Mrs. Summerhat. Good choice, good choice. 15, right on. We're soon level 4 and then we can get the gardening book. Hello. 13.50. 50. There you go. Excuse me, ma'am. You got a hole in your jeans, and it's not the hole you used to take them on. There you go. 35, 75. I just want to say they might need some stitches out in front. Awful lot of holes there. Whoops. Can I? 25. There we go. Da 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 da. We're gonna need to buy more of those pots. There we go. Because we're almost out of pots, out of pots, out of pots. Open the lid on the pots. There we go. Good. Now we're not out of pots. Jump in here. You bought the 2 last pots we had. There you go. 1350. We're now level 4. Good. Always going easy here in the beginning. 125. Let's see. We needed the gardening trinket, the gardening book. Ooh, we bought the trinket. Just gonna serve this guy. There we go. 125. Jump out. Take our little trinky. The gardening book. The Old Farmer's Almanac. And if I don't remember wrong, we could put that right there. There we go. Hello, Mrs. 1150. There we go. I think we could read the almanac. Let's see, next page. Gardening license, greenhouse. Required items, we know that. Take the growing pot out of cardboard boxes. Place the growing pot inside a greenhouse. Fill growing pot. Seed the growing pot. Water seeds. Wait a day for the crops to grow and water again. Harvest crops. Sell crops at profit. Good. Easy peasy. There we go. Jump in here. We kinda know from the demo, but I'll just want to read it out. There we go. Good. So let's head into restocking the last bits and bits. I think we should be good not to buy new things for the next day. At least not right now. We can always do it tomorrow. There we go. Good. We do need some pots at least. So let's buy. No, I said I wouldn't buy any, but let's buy one of each pot. I think we're good on the plants. We should actually be able to buy the next license as well. But then we do not really have money for the plants. We do have a little money for some of the plants. Oops, did I? No, please stop. Thank you. There we go. We have one leftover pot in that one. Well, we can take a look. What do the next license give us? Expand. Here, botanic. It gives us new plants and some new pots. Let's just do it. Okay. We got this one and this one now. That's the new pots. Do we have enough money for the last plants? I doubt it. No. So we are not gonna buy the barrel cacti. And we are not gonna buy the snake plant. Then we are having enough. And then we can buy barrel cacti and snake plants tomorrow. There we go. I know these are annoying because they're so big. There we go. Concrete pots. And the new plants. This one is going up here. There we go. And this one, they are so freaking lovely. Down here. There we go. Good. Set some prices before the next day so we don't forget it. Pricing. The new terracotta pots is going to be 11.75. This is going to be 9.25. This is going to be 12.50. This one is going to be 9.25. 6.50. Let's see. 7 right on. And then we should be... No, we still have this one. Did we find a bulk? Seems like it's doubled up on it now, but that's okay. We're just gonna put it in again. Just be sure the prices match. Might be better tomorrow. There we go. Now the prices are updated, doubled. So, might be a little buggy. That's okay. It is only a beta of the early access. It's not the total early access. I know we're still in minus. It's only day 2. But it's okay. That's how we roll here. It will be fine. It will be fine. There we go. Open up for your viewing pleasure. And we got everything. So now just jump in here. Wait for people to come buy our stuff. All our lovely plants and pots. At least we're getting something in stock now. So that's nice. I'm gonna wait for people to show up. The first customer of the day. The early birdie to get the best ones. Now you can't find barrel cacti because I need money to buy them. We will get barrel cacti soon. Are you gonna complain about barrel cacti too? Yes. Everyone wants the barrel cacti. Let's try to take a look at the pricing app. See if we still... Now they're not doubled anymore, so that's good. It was a minor bug, so... I guess that's just... Well, you know. You want one of the big pots. That's lovely. $4 back. There you go. You can't find the snake plant because I don't have them yet. One more of the big potties. Are you gonna buy me out of the big pots already? Gonna need a whole shelf only with the big pots or something like that. Yeah. Croutons are too expensive. So 9. Well, they're complaining. We are gonna try to make a living here, sir. There we go. What are you buying? 1 pot? Not the biggest sale, but that's okay. There we go. I like the sound of the money in this game. Let's see. We're gonna buy bear cacti and 1 more big pot. We should be able to... No, okay, not. So we're gonna buy the snake plants first. There we go. Because then we have the snake plants in stock and more of the big terracotta pots, because those always sells out rather quick, as you can see. There we go. Jump in. Yep. Now the next one is gonna be the bear cacti. And you, a big pot. There you go. 8.25 back. Yeah, it's still complaining about the bear cacti. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have the barrel cacti in just a moment. There we go. Should be good. Now barrel cacti is errors. Now we have everything. The pin cushies. Don't sit on them. They will hurt in a certain place. You do not want spikes in your bum. Oh well, some might. So only sit on them if you want to. I will not recommend it. It's not a pin. It's not a cushion. It's a pin cushy. It's a hedgehog in disguise. So, what do you want, sir? At least it looks a little like a nursery now. We do have some certain plants. 25.50. There you go. And let me see. There you go. That's an awful big pot for a small plant. Are you gonna buy the terracotta pots again? Yes. We are always having problems with keeping those terracotta pots on stock. I like these, not the snake plant, but the other one. Is it the crouton? I'm not sure how to say it. Croton, I think. terracotta pots. We're just gonna buy one more because I know we're gonna need it anyway. Let's see, because we always have a problem keeping up the plants. There we go. Level 5. Run out here, take the big potties. Put the big potties down. There we go. And jump in the cash register. Hello, sir. Lovely green tie. Goes well with the plants here. 7.25 for you. And there we go. What about you, miss? I think it's a miss. You're a miss. There you go. 14.25. And the next one up is going to buy all the lovely goodiness. We can just stock up some of the pots while we wait. There we go. And looks like we're kinda okay with the plants. Some lilies and a pot. There you go. 25.50. And you, madame? A pincushion. Do not sit on it. Not in a skirt. It might hurt. We're in a good spot. In a good spot. In a good spot. There we go. Try not to buy too much extra flowers because it will get kinda messy with all these standing in everywhere. Good. There we go. 9.25 for you. One big pot. Yes, sir. 11.75. You're gonna need more concrete pots, that's for sure. I don't think there's any. No, there's not any shipment on, so we do not need to look into being careful about shipment costs. So that's always a lovely one. It's delivered for free. We have a free delivery agreement with the delivery service. There we go. On the card. $31. And there we go. And you, madame? One of a pot and a plant. Yes. 2.75. There you go. And you're just browsing, buying a little of everything. That's nice. We like that. There we go. And one scarlet. There we go. Good. A little of everything. There you go. There we go. Good. We're going to need at least some more of these pots. So, and the white lilies. So, the sand pots and white Easter lilies. There we go. We might actually be able to make some money today. It's scary, I know. I'm also freaked out by it. Let's just run back and forth. There we go. Good. And that should be good. We're having plenty of things. So all in all, next day is up. We actually earned money today. Lo and behold. It's scary, I know. So, let's see. Day 4. We're going into day 4 here. Open up. It's always slow here in the beginning. It's going to be more fun when we do purchase the greenhouse. But before that, we're gonna need the green gardener starter package for 500, and then we're gonna need 600 for the greenhouse, and we're gonna need money. So we're gonna need to have around 2,000 before we start up the greenhouse. So it's a little grinding process here in the beginning. That's just how it is. That's just how it will be. So, let's see. There we go. Good. Let's see, you want a crouton? Or crouton? Or whatever, how they're spelled. 9 on. There you go. Let's just see. Hello. One cacti. There you go. 11.50. No, not 11.45. 11.50, please. Thank you very much. We are slowly getting more and more money. Always hard in the startup, and there's always so much you want to buy and so little money. That's just how it is. Okay, 8.25. No, I forgot that was not the card. No, okay, we're just gonna do it like that. There you go. You get all the small pennies. Hello, miss. We got some big pot there. 24.75. There you go. We're soon level 6. So we're going upwards. Pin cushion and a lot of pots. 37, please. And the sailor girl wants an Easter lily. Not Lily, not Lala, Lily. Let's head in here. Look at the trinkets. We can buy this one. 10% more customers. Do we want that? Do you want that? Yes. I know. We shouldn't have bought it. We bought it. We bought the little one. There we go. Ooh. Meow. We're gonna put you up right here. There we go. I know we shouldn't have done it, but we did. 15.25 because it gives us more customers, and we like more customers. 17.25, so it will earn itself again. So yeah, that's why we did it. 7.50. There you go. Gonna put up the last pot here. We're gonna need more pots again. Is there anything else we urgently need? No. We can do with some ceramic pots, decor, concrete pots, terracotta pots. There we go. The pots is not that expensive to buy, so that's a good thing at least. There we go. Put that baby in the corner. I know we got people waiting. They're just standing there, reaching out with the basket, with the little shopping, not basket, what is it called? Bag, there we are. Standing there waiting for us with the bag in hand. Come on, please take my money. There we go. 9. There you go. And you? One of each of the smaller ones? No, you missed the blue one. There you go. And I know before we are going to even consider buying everything for the greenhouse, we also need to have it in stock here in this shop for them to buy the seeds and such. So it's a major update to get, so we might need 2,000 in money before we go for the greenhouse. There we go. 16.25. Up with you. I think it's a reasonable one to go for the 2,000 before we take the greenhouse. We're gonna need blue candle cacti. There we go. Run out here, run back in here, plop them up here. There we go. There. Seems reasonable. Yes. There we go. And 9.25 for you. And one little fine pin cushy. That's all good, all good. We bought the candle thingy and the everybody big kick. I don't know the name of the blue one. That's all okay. We're not here for the names, we're here for the games. Hello, sir. Good choice. There you go. It's 27. At least we're going upwards. One plant of the crotons. 9. Level 7. Woohoo! We are racing out into levels, so that's nice. Actually, let's just take a look. We can also take a loan, but that's coming soon. It's not in here yet. As I said, it's only a beta testing of the early access. It's not the full game yet. I'm just lucky they considered me. 24.75. There we go. We got some big pots problems. There we go. Good. Jump in. There we go. And on the card, 39.50. We got the little kitty catty. We're getting up in money. That's a good thing. That's a good start. I'm looking forward for us to get the greenhouse going. Because essentially that's what we're all looking for, isn't it? Getting the greenhouse to be operational. Okay, we're gonna need one of these. Let's see, do we need anything else? We need the big pots, we need the crotons, and we need okay, crotons and big pots. Croton, terracotta pots. There we go. Good. Jump in here. Seems like that's the last customer of the day. Good, head out. Let's start with the crotons. I'm trying not to get too many things on the floor here, because I know I can be kind of messy. There we go. And things will suddenly start to stock up, and at some point we're gonna need more shelves in here, and then we don't have space for it, and then we're gonna use it outside here. So yeah, it is going to be messy. That's just how it is when we start up. That's how it is in every game, I think. Good, let's just stock up on what we got. There we go. Just to get some of these away. There we go. We got some extra lilies. I'm not sure why I want to call them lilies. It's not even sounding good. Good. Looks okay. We're gonna need snake plants as well. Oh my, you. And we're gonna need the blue ones. Snake plants and the blue ones. So, snake plant and the blue ones. Not the biggest prices when we buy them, so that's okay. Snake planties. There we go. Those can stand here. And then the blue ones. Those which Echeveria laui. I know, don't know. Sounds like something you don't want to catch. There you go. Next day's up. And we did earn money today, so that's good. Woohoo! We will get back into being in negative. That's for sure. Day number 5. Let's open up. Head in here. Let's take a look at the trinkets, because the trinkets are gonna earn us more money in the end. This one. And we're gonna get a lava lamp. Full XP earned from unsatisfied customers. Nice. Crops skip the first growth stage. Reduce total stages from 5 to 4. Ooh, that's a nice one. Wind spinner tips. Chance customer will pay exact change. Ooh. 100% plant watering space. Holds multiple boxes at once. Oh, nice. So we do get some nice things. This one is not really necessary yet. We will need it at a later stage. So, but right now we're all good on it. So we're just on it. On it again. There we go. And we do get more customers. So that's nice. That's lovely. We love more customers. That's more money in the pocket. Even if they're only buying 1 or 2 things, it's still money in the pocket. Hello, Farmer Joe. There you go. You need 4 box back. There you go. Also, we now can get employees like restockers and cashiers, so that's gonna be sweet too, because then we can just maintain and use the greenhouse while the cashiers and such are doing theirs. Good. Goody goody goody. 1725. There you go. And this game, I did first get the key for it yesterday, I think it was, or the day before. So it's brand new. It came into playtest of the early access. And for tomorrow's stream at 8 GMT plus 2, we're gonna have Better Mod, which just launched today. Just launched a few hours ago, the early access for that game, so we're gonna play that tomorrow as well. We did do the small playtest for that game back in March, so I'm looking forward to see what they did from the playtest to the early access as well. Good. 1250, there you go. This game is already going very, very well. It's running very smoothly. It's not like it's very janky or anything that you could expect when it's only a playtest. But on the other hand, it already did run very smoothly in the demo, and the developers behind the game has been very, very quick to address and fix issues. So they have been that the whole way, very quick to address and fix if there was any bugs and problems. So that's a plus, because they do listen to the customers and try to address the problems ASAP. And that's a good feature for developer team, because that shows they really care about the game. It's not just a game they're spitting out for spitting out a new game. And they do have the new element compared to many other of these store games, because it has the element of the nursery. Wanna think a little, not just jabbering. Okay, there we go. That was the right one I grabbed right there. There we go. Just gonna restock a bit, restock a bit, restock a bit. There we go, a sewer pots. And terracotta pots, always missing terracotta pots. There we go. And can we just fit the box right there? Good. People are piling up. That's not a bad one. We like people piling up here. Hello, you look like you work at a library or something, or maybe a school. Are you a teacher? There we go. As you can see, you can use both your keyboard and your mouse to do the checkout things, so that's nice. Not all game has that figured out, so it's a nice feature that you're actually able to do that. Also, if you do something with one hand in real life, you can just sit here with the mouse and fumbling around, so that's good. 3125, there you go. Right on. Hey Fragrance! You're always welcome to be lurking. Hope everything's good down in India. And hope it did go well with your paperwork for college. You should be around finished, I think. You talked about finishing up the project, so I hope everything went nice and well for you. We always welcome lurkers. Let's see, this one, the croutons. Never gonna run out of croutons. The pin cushies. Do we have more pin cushies? No. We're gonna need to buy more pin cushies. Okay. Let's see, 40, 50. There we go. And you, sir, are you gonna buy flowers for the wifey again? There you go. Maybe the mistress. Never good to know. When you're not buying on the card, I get suspicious, sir. Last time you bought it on the card, I think those were for the wife. I'm not sure about these. That's 36. And you pots. There you go. 1750. We have a late shopper again. Always this one late shopper coming in. Or two. We're up to 1,000 now, so we're getting closer and closer to opening the greenhouse. There we go. Let's see. You still have holes in your pots, miss. I can sew them for you for a little fee. I'm actually quite good at sewing things. Okay. There we go. Did we get the last croutons sold? We did. Just gonna put up what we got excess first before we buy new things. So we don't have that much on the floor. As I said, it's going to be a nightmare. Let's see. These are not selling that well. Okay, good. We got some concrete putties. And more of the azure putties. There we go. Good. We need sand pots, terracotta pots, the red lilies, the succulents, the bottles, the pincushies. We need almost everything with a pinch of salt. Sand pot, terracotta pots. We needed succulents, red lilies, bottles, and pincushies. Good. We're still up to 800, so it's going very well. Our dream of getting the greenhouse is getting slowly closer. There we go. And in with these. Should be place for everyone up there. Okay, you got until Sunday, so you have a relaxing evening tonight. That's also good. Or maybe just taking a slow pace. Or lurking while reading up and writing the last of it. Not like when I was in school. I was always very good in school, but I was always one of those that made the things in the last moment. You know, one of those, oh shit, now I have to finish it because it's due tomorrow or in a few hours or something like that. I was always like that. Even I tried to start up from scratch and get it all done in good amount of time, but ended up being late on it anyway. Net profit 400 something today. That's not bad. We're doing good. Heading into day number 6, I think. Yes. And we got 800 to our name, so it's not all that bad. It's not all shits and giggles, tits and pickles. You're always late too. Oh, you were finishing up your Better Mod video. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got Better Mod up for tomorrow's stream, so I'm not gonna do a video on it. Hopefully the early access of Better Mod is just as good as the playtest were. The playtest was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Even there was some box with some ghost boxes and such, but I will see tomorrow. I will say that thing about always being late is not changed even I got older. I always tend to be late for something. And you had fun, that's nice to hear. And it's good. I'm looking forward to it. Gonna take a look on your video as well, I think. Might see what I have in hand, depending on when you're broadcasting your video, of course. These days I'm not as late to everything as I were with my ex-husband. My ex-husband, I had to dress myself up, get everything ready, get our free kits ready for when we gone out to party or something. And my ex-husband was always like, "Why are you always so bad at timing? And why are you always taking so much time?" He only had to do himself. And then when we were trying to get to the car, he was like, "Oh, I have to shit." So we were always late because in the last moment he did always need to shit. Oh yeah, I guess at non-commentary channels the premieres are not as well visited as they might be. Is the berry cacti too expensive? Have to change the prices on the berry cacti? No. Fuck off. Um, I will say I do have some premieres that go well, and others that do not. No, he wasn't a bit pleasant, but I was very, very, very blinded while we were together and thought that some of the issues was due to his mental health problems, and I was very forgiving. And well, we were together for 12 years, married for 9, got 3 lovely kids out of it, so it wasn't all that bad. But for sure, when retrospective I'm looking into it, it wasn't the most pleasant time of my life. Um, my husband now is much better also at managing time when we have to get out of the door. Even he's like me, always hanging in on the last bit of time and like, oh no, we have to go like right now because else we will be late. Yeah, thank you very much. I am, and well, it's never too late to realize when you make a mistake and change it. That's what I realized when I actually said I wanted to divorce back then. It's never too late to realize and catch up and do right on yourself. And life is too short not to be happy, so that's just how it is. You just have to adapt and adjust and try to live to the fullest. And well, here we are. So, here we are, living life to the fullest, being online, having fun, trying to sell some plants, immersing ourselves into the virtual chaos. Let's see, at least not as much chaos as when we were playing Farming Simulator. Farming and Supermarket Simulator. We need some potties. Sand pot, terracotta pots, that should do for now. Good. Always the sand pots and the terracotta pots. Always the sand pots and terracotta pots. People dig those. There we go. I don't know why the sand pot is so popular. It's very, very rustique. But maybe that's why. People love rustique nowadays. Rustique and retro. 39.75. There you go. Let's see. There you go, madame. 23.25. Hello. There you go. 4.50. Well, we do keep our stock up at least. That's the minimum here. Ooh, level 10. Bada bing, bada boom. Good. 50 cent. Hello, Missy. Some plants for the lovely lady. 4.25. We can just stock up a little more. There we go. Bottle cacti. We have this large galore of plants on the floor. These pincushions. There we go. We're out of pincushions for now. We do have enough for getting rid of the snake ones. There we go. I actually like snake plants in real life too. We're out of croutons to put up, so that's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. These ones. Good. And I like, you can see in percent how much is left in the boxes, so you're not like throwing out a box that's still got stuff in it. I have a tendency to be an idiot and do that at times in games. 75 cents. There we go. Right on, we love that. Come again. Let's see. 28. And you, Mrs. Summer Hat. A little of everything. 30.75. There you go. Farmer Joe, what can we do for you today? There we go. 50 cents back. Yeah, it's really a catchy game actually. I do like it, and I'm happy I got the beta key for the early access because I liked the demo as well. And I know the demo is still out there, and the demo is still great. So it is possible still to get in on the demo, and the game itself should be out next month. So we're gonna need croutons, and we're gonna need the concrete potties. Croutons and concrete potties. Good. What about the lilies? Croutons and concrete potties. Sounds like a bad band. Concrete potties and croutons. Or crotons? I'm not sure. Is that said with a crow or crew sound? Well, the beautiful plants with two colored leaves. Yeah, I would recommend doing the demo more if I was you, because it is a cutesy little game and it's cozy. It's not like you're stressed out in it. Even you have several things to do. It's not like you're all that stressed out. So it's a low-paced game even when you have plenty to do. So I like that. Day 7, open up. We're getting closer and closer to the greenhouse, so that's good. We could start to put up some new shelves at least, so we are getting ready to have all the new stock, because I know we're gonna have new items. So furniture, we're gonna need 2 large shelves and a fruit stand. I know it's expensive already, but that's how it is. Did I only buy 1 large stand? Okay. Can you fit in here? Can you fit? No, you that doesn't fit. It doesn't sit. There we go. And we're gonna need 1 of these. There we go. Oh, I did only buy the small one, didn't I? Yes. Okay. That's all okay. We can always buy more. We're gonna need 1 more of these. I know we're using some of the money, but we're gonna need it anyway. Good. You can stand right here. Stand by me. There you go. Because when we get the gardening license, people are wanting to buy the items anyway. Oh, it's so fun when you get the greenhouse. I like when you get the greenhouse. It really makes the game explode when you get the greenhouse and begin to produce items in there. Even the growth time is a little bummer to begin with, because you're gonna need the rotation of the items to be able to actually handle the growth time. But it will plenty out when you get it going a little. But it really makes this game bloom, so to say, because it is essentially what the game is about, you know. Well, we can always use that one for beginning. 25, 50. There we go. Well, what about you, miss? You still have holes in your pants? I have said I could sew them for you. There we go. Well, we could go ahead and get the license at least. There we go. So now we're gonna need gardening, small grow pot, soil bag, water cans, and seed bags. So now we have the products up at least for sale. There we go. That's the soil baggies. Gonna soil yourself with the soils. Oh, prices. Okay, let's see. And do you do that again? Yes, we do double up on the... Okay. 150 for this, 750 for this, 11 for this. I'm not going to try overcharge. 250, 250, 250, 8, 775. No, that's just 8. There we go. Hopefully that changed the prices. Let's take a look at the soil down here. No, we're gonna need to do it both places for it to accept it. Ugh. Okay. 150. You gonna wait out there, Miss, in line, because I have more important things to take care of, like pricing. 250, 250, 250. No, 8. 775 and 8. There we go. The game is so exciting, yeah. There's so much to do in this game. There we go. Yeah, exactly. You have to be fast on changing the prices because people are going bananas here. And it's fast to accumulate money when you do get the prices changed. I know you can't find anything in here right now because I have not have time to set the things up yet. They are all outside. You have to give me some slack. Good, and you're gonna complain a lot about me not having all the greens, but I'm still needing the greenhouse and more products for the greenhouse. So we're taking our time here. Let's see, 425. There you go. Let's see. There we go. Okay, trying to catch up with the big lion accumulated. Okay, more. There we go. On the card. 925. There you go. You just keep coming in right now. I have more urgent things to do, like setting up products. So you do not complain. But no, you just keep coming. 75 cents. There we go. Excuse me. Can I get a break here? No time for being. Okay, we're gonna take out the products out here now because else we will never manage to get them put up. There we go. That's some of the seeds. There we go. Then they're just gonna stand in line, wait for me because right now we're just gonna put up the products. There we go. Then they're just gonna complain about standing in line. No, they do not actually complain about standing in line. That's always a good one. There we go. Good. And the last one, the watering can. Now, you cannot find the tomatoes because we do not have the tomatoes. We have the seeds. You can buy the seeds, the pots, and the soil. You can grow your own tomatoes for now. I know we're gonna purchase the greenhouse soon. 275. There you go. Soil. Gonna soil yourself, sir. There you go. Are you buying on the cart today? No, still for the mistress. There you go. It's getting dim in here. There we go. 850. There you go. Off with you. A little of everything with a pinch of salt. 375. There you go. And you, miss? I'm almost out of pots again. 25.50. At least we got some money and we got the new things out, so that's all good. 725. There you go. Let's see. Pots and a watering can. 725. Let's see. 27.75. I think we reached the end of the line here. At the end of the day. There we go. Good. So. It's the end of the day. It's the end of the line. There we go. All goody goody. Wait, I did restock these. Stop. One pot there. We do good on terracotta pots for now. Good. What else do we miss? Actually, we miss the sand pots. We miss scarlet, both lilies and pincushions, and those I do not want to say, and the snake plants. Okay. So, shop. We're gonna need the sand pots, the both lilies, snake plants, those, and the pincushions. There we go. There we go. Should be good on things over here for now. Looks like it. More things to junk up. As I remember, we can put things down out here as well. Good. Because else we're gonna have a trouble having everything installed. Because now we're beginning to get crowded. There we go. These I'm not even gonna consider trying to say their name. I did actually earlier try to say it. It was horrible. Tongue twister. Red lilies. Lilies! Lilies! God damn it, not lala. La la land. There we go. And the pink cushies. The bum cushions. There we go. Put these right here. There we go. Trying to have a little order. I know, it's scary. I'm terrified too. Okay, we could do with some more pots at some point, and I know these stacks up one more, so let's buy one more pot and soil. There we go. And then we should be good for the next day in a moment. We do have a little left in this one. There we go. And the soilies. I think they're stacked. Yeah. Oh, we still have one baggy left, so let's put that right here. Good. And we should be ready for the next day. It looked like we were ready. There we go. Good. We are down in profit. I knew we would be because, well, we expanded. That's just how it is. When you expand, you're gonna be low in profit. That's how it is. Day 8. Incoming. Just time for a quick drink in real life before the madness of day 8 starts. Then we're gonna go up to maybe 1,000 and then open the greenhouse. Because that way we are able to buy the things we need for it. And I know they changed in the demo, so we now have a water source out here, so we can use one watering can all the time instead of only having one. Okay, let's go in the shop and look at the trinkets. Trinket! We don't have any unsatisfied customers. I want the clock because I know that will skip a day stage of the plants. Thanks for coming in, Fragrance. It's always a pleasure having you along. Hope you're gonna have fun, and I'm looking forward to see your better mod video. And have a nice sleep. I know it's about that time out down at yours. There you go. I know it's getting late in India. There we go. On the clock, 28:25. There you go. Yeah, I know. Here it's 9:15 in the evening, so you're a little ahead in time. But it's all okay. The sewer pots is not too expensive, are they? No, they're not too expensive. You're just sippy. There we go. And this one, I know it was money out the pocket we bought the clock, but on the other hand, I really dig that we can skip one stage on the items. Thank you. I will do my utmost to have a great stream. And thanks for coming in, always making a stream better to have you along. Like all others watching along, always much more appreciated when people checking in and watch along. Always makes it a little more fun. Even I can have fun on my own too. The voice is in the head, you know. Just to sound like a crazy normal person. So yeah. Good people have a good time. And we are all good people. There we go. Give me all your money. Robbing all the customers. We are getting a good amount of customers now. That's for sure. 14. And we are earning the money 1 penny at a time. There we go. You can't find carrot because I don't have carrots yet. I will put them up for sale as soon as I have the carrots. That's for sure. There you go. We're now level 12. When is it we can get a cashier? Let's see. Expand. Hire cashiers. We can actually do that. Oops. We now have that cashier. Because then where is she? Is she coming in? There she is. Hello! Come on in. Work, work, work. Because then I can solely focus on doing all the stuff with the restocking and soon the planting. So that's lovely. There we go. I like it with when we have cashiers. We don't have to worry about standing behind the desk. Oops. There we go. We are now having a cashier. We are now free. We are out of the cashier prison. I think this is not the worst game to do cashier work in. The cashier work is always a tall task normally, but this game is not the worst game with it. Actually more pleasant than many other games to do the cashier work in. I'm not sure why though. It's just like that. Okay, we're gonna need more of these. And pots. And watering cans. So, in here, 1 pot of each. I know we have some of them left. And the watering cans. There we go. The most important is the plants. You cannot find the tomatoes because we still don't have tomatoes. You will get them when we have them. That's how it is. Is this the watering pots? Yes. There we go. Trying to stay somehow organized. I know it's not really a thing, but we're trying our best. We're trying our uttermost best. I didn't buy the concrete pots because, well, therefore, apparently I didn't think we needed them. Oh, yeah, I didn't buy the sewer pots. Okay, so back to the computer. We need the sewer pots. Sewer pots, where are you? There you are. There we go. And she's working up a line. That's good. At least she's working. There we go. She's not the fastest. But it's better than nothing. Well, furnitures. We have these fruit stands. We have storage racks. And we need a gardening stand. So we might as well just buy 2 gardening stands for now. Because then we're 1 step closer to having the greenhouse. Let's put them back here for now. We are 1 step closer to the greenhouse. There we go. Just put them here right now. 1 step closer to the dream. We are living the dream. Living la vida loca. Huh? Let's see, is there anything we need urgently? No. We're good. I love the cashier. Cashiers always make world so much easier. Then you have time for everything you want to do. So that's always nice. You cannot find the carrots because we still don't have the carrots. That's just how it is. And I don't know if we're gonna use this one or if we're gonna... Oh, we can paint it. I'm not sure. Or if we're gonna take this one because this one is bigger. So we might buy them. And then maybe sell this one. I'm not sure if we can sell it. Or if we just gonna put it in the corner. We might just put it in the corner. There we go. Put it in the corner. We're all good here. Now we are cooking with fire. Now we are beginning to have things running. We need those. Yeah, we can do these first. If it was because we haven't sold any of them. So, let's take the one I wanted. There we go. Eesh. around the corner. Everything's good. Everything's going good. I'm just, well, running back and forth and restocking. Nothing special right now, but in the end it will be better. As soon as we get the greenhouse going, we're gonna not have as much time in here, and then this cashier gonna be a sweet thing to have. And she's not that expensive on a daily plan, so I dig that they're not insanely expensive on a daily plan. I like this wall. We're gonna hug this wall apparently. Seems like we're good on today. And we are soon where we can get the greenhouse and the things for the greenhouse. So let's head into the next day. We didn't have too much in minus today, so that's good. And we did buy the greenhouse benches. So let's head into day 9. Let's start up. Open up the shop so she can get to work. There you go. Get in. All good, all nice, all set and all dice. Good. And we got the little kitty catty. Meow. And the clock. It actually seems like it's running, isn't it? The clock is running. That's an actually good little feature, that the clock is actually ticking a little. It's not as fast as the timer is up there, but it do seem like it's running. Okay. Come on in, sir. Yeah, you can't find the radishes because we do not have the radishes yet. We will get them to you soon. We can just stand here in the corner now, looking at our glory. Looking at all we accomplished so far. We're soon level 13. So as soon as we are on 800 bucks, we can buy the greenhouse and the first plants to plant. Since we can reuse the watering can, we might just take this one and put it out here, because that way we can just use this one. We don't need more than one, and we did have one left in there, so I think that's a smart move. Then we don't need to buy more. So we're gonna need, let's take 4 of these to one of these to begin with, and let's take 1 of each of the plants. That way we are only almost where we can set up the greenhouse. Now we have all the items for it. So we only need, all other items is bought. We only need the greenhouse now. So a lot of running back and forth here. We're now level 13. We're leveling up quite fast. What is this? That's the storage, I think it's going to be. We also do get an extra door out here in the back at some point, so that's good. Let's see, is there anything we miss in here? Not really right now. Not urgently, at least. Gonna keep a little track on the shop too. I know I could just leave the boxes closed, but this way I can actually see what's in them. Kinda. So, no, open. There we go. Good. And we are now able to buy the greenhouse, but I will need to restock first. So this one and watering cans. So watering cans and a sewer pots. And then we should soon be able to buy the greenhouse. That's the watering cans right here. There we go. And the sewer pots. Because if we forget it in here, we do not sell anything. If we don't sell anything, we do not earn money. So that's just how it is. And now it's time to expand and buy our first greenhouse. There we go. Look at this. We got the greenhouse running now. Yes, baby. Purchase a store merchandise for more space. Yeah, the store expansion. That's the next thing. That's true. Let's see. Put this up here. Take this one. And put it up over here for now. We will at some point get more things in here. We're gonna take this one. Nice. Good. And we're gonna need a trash can around here. We'll just, for now, do it like this. There we go. Good. Take this one. Put it right here. There we go. Take an item. Fill the pots with soil. There we go. We do have enough for one more. I know this one is empty. No, not take this one. Take an item. Thank you. Then we're gonna put this one here. We're gonna need another bench though. There we go. Put these out here for now. That's the small baggy waggies. There we go. With seeds. We're gonna need another bench. So let's pop in and buy another bench. Then we have a bench for each item category. So furniture's another gardening stand. There we go. Should be good. Then we can start the first plant production. I know we have space for more pots on each gardening stand, but I think it's good just to begin with the first batch of plants. No! I didn't want that. Can I take it again? No. Can I take it like this? Yes, good. There we go. Now we are going. No, not on this one, on this one. Thank you very much. There we go. This is trash. There we go. There we go. And put this down here. Then we're going to take carrots. Let's put carrots right here for now. There we go. This is radishes. Take radishes right here next to the carrots. There we go. And tomatoes. Put them over here. There we go. Then we're gonna water. And it's full. So it should give a little ding when it's watered up. There we go. Good. Good. Working so much better than in the beginning in the demo where you had to guess if you had watered it enough. Now we have this indicator on, and I like the grid snapping of the pots on the gardening benches. So you are actually able to see. There we go. Then tomorrow we're gonna buy more pots and put up of each of the items. Once again, we need 2 more pots to put up for tomorrow. We're out of watering cans. There we go. As I said, we have to be over this all the time. And hocking the walls. We're hocking walls. There we go. We have a few pots left in here. Let's see. Plants, snake plants. We have a few more snake planties. There we go. This one, the crotons. All good. Lilies. Only one missing. Good. And the pincushies. Only one left. There we go. White lilies. Good. Well, it's not the day where we can buy the most stock for what we miss, but we're doing good. We miss all the pots, the bell cacti, and these purple things, watering cans. Let's see. Plants. Barrel cacti, purple things. One of each of the pots. And we're gonna need watering cans and maybe one of each seed. If we're able to, we were. We should be good now. That's the watering cans, I think. Yes. Good. There we go. Barrel cacti. All good. I don't know why they complain about the price on the barrel cacti sometimes when other people buys them, but that's just how it is. There we go. And then we got this one. That's the pots here. Oh, we did actually have some, but that's okay. The more the merrier. Just gonna put up, set up, and make ready for the next day. Big pots. There we go. And this one is the concrete pots. There we go. Good. And then we have some of the seeds. I'm not sure what seed this is. That's the radishes. Did I not buy all 3 seeds? What is this? Tomato. So we missed the carrot seeds. We'll just buy the carrot seeds. One moment. Carrot seeds. We do not have the delivery fee, so it's all okay. Carrot seeds. There we go. Now we should be kinda set for tomorrow in here. We could do with more snake plants and more of these, so let's do that. More of the succulents and the snake plants. There we go. And we are left with 17 to our name. It's all okay. We will manage to get more money tomorrow. We did an awful lot of expansion today, so that's also a thing to consider. There we go. And head into the next day. It's always expensive to earn money. That's just how it is. Good. Day 10. Let's open up. And we can go around here. We can take this one along. I need 2 more of them. You can see now we're already getting plants here. So that's lovely. That's the tomato seeds. The radishes. And the carrots. There we go. And when we get our first customers through, depending on how much it costs, let's see. Can we buy them now? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna buy these. And go around, put them up. And then we're gonna buy so we can have a trash canny out here as well. Because right now we have a mumble jumble of the empty boxes out here. There we go. And then we're gonna run for the last one. It costs us 50 for the trinket to buy the trash can, so it's not expensive, but we don't have the 50 right now. There we go. Soil back. There we go. I know we have a soil back laying in here as well, but might as well just take another one since I know it's not enough in this. There we go. And another soil back. We're now level 14. That's lovely. He's working like a charm in there. There we go. Tomato seeds. No seeds left in this one. Is this the tomato? Yes. There we go. Put this one down here. Then we got the radishes. This is carrots. This is... No, not take the box. Take one. Good. That way we're gonna have the plants coming in different days. Oh, we could just have used that one. I'm an idiot. Good. Let's water up the plants here. Gonna need to water them daily. We are now into the business. We're gonna buy that frog that gives us faster watering at some point at least. There we go. And let's fill up this one. Now it should fill up. There we go. It gave a little ding dong. So let's start watering these. There we go. Because our primary focus is going to be out here later on. We're gonna need a restocker too at some point. And a storage. There we go. There we go. And just watering every lovely plant up. There we go. We can always put more water in the watering can. Now we're gonna take a look in here. Seems like we're kinda good. So we're gonna go in here, trinket, junk, good. Furniture, junk, trash can. Thank you. So now we have an extra trash canny. That's the junk trinket. We're gonna move this one. Take it out to the greenhouse. We can always move it right after again. Now we're just gonna clean up for a bit. All the small pivots here. There we go. Then we can move this one and put it right here. Now we're all good. Goody goody goody. We're gonna need more soil. We have the trinket right here. Let's put the trinket underneath the table. Not the most beautiful trinket, but it's a trinket. White lilies, we have a few of those still in stock. There we go. Can we move this one as well? No. That one is not movable. We need soil, and I think we need a sewer pots. Soil and a sewer pots. Yeah. So, decor, a sewer pots, and we need soil bags. There we go. Good. And for tomorrow, in the greenhouse, we will set up the next row of pots. Do we still have soil out here? No. Good. Have a watering can. There we go. And a sewer pots. Take these in here. There we go. Good. Did we have a sewer pots? No, that's the concrete potties. We can take those. We're all good. We're all good. Everything's going good. It seems like she's doing a blast of a job in here. Keeping the cogwheels going on the shop. Can we get rid of the pin cushies? Hocking the walls, hocking the walls. We're hocking the walls. And this one? Yes. Good. And then we have the snake plants. Well, we do not miss that many snake plants, but we can fill up. Looks better when it's stocked up, I guess. There we go. Not like it's urgently needed, but we do not need to run around at least. There we go. We can just run around, go around cautiously. We have a few of the blue ones. Is there any one? We need that down here, the crotons. So let's buy a croton. There we go. Run out after the crotons. There we go. It's looking good. We're doing fine. And we do have money for her payment as well. So we are not broken ourselves. Trinkets. What more trinkets do we have? We're able to buy. We can buy this one at some point. This one is not that necessary. This one we will like next, I think. This one would be sweet, so let's buy that one, because that one will be sweet. Because this one, there, let's put it right here. Let's have it out here, because that way we can have multiple boxes with us. There we go. There we go. Good, and we do have money for her payment as well, so that's all good. Good. Account balance, there we go. Let's jump into the next day, day 11. Purchase a store expansion, yeah I know, but right now we are trying to get our greenhouse going nicely. So now we should be able to place items on this one. Like this. And then we can... Oh, like that. Okay. Then can we run around with this? And just throw it right there. Good. Open up. There we go. And take the next box. This is sweet. I like that little roly-poly. That's going to become my best friend. There we go. And soil. Gonna need more soil for out here at some point. Because we do use a lot of soil out here. Who would have thought that? That you actually use a lot of soil in a greenhouse. Good. Tomatoes. Good. Tomatoes is this one. Now we have 3 days worth radishes. Put this one here firstly. There we go. There we go. And the last one was the carrots. There. Carrot. We are now level 15. Sweet. So we're gonna start with watering up here. This way we should have a nice rotation of the greens coming in every day. I know we could of course just plant everything the first day, but that way we do not have items ready every day, and I would like us to be able to have that. I also have to look at the computer if I manually are going to pay her salary or if it's just paid automatically. Because I actually do not know. Okay, water. Put that right there. Open up. Ding. So we're gonna look at that when we're finished here. Just watering the plants. That little trolley or roly-poly thingy is actually very good companion in this game when you're hauling for the greenhouse. There you go. And this, ooh, the tomatoes are beginning to look good. There we go. I like this. It's just mind soothing, just watering the plants. Of course, it could make you want to pee because of the sound. Let's fill up the watering can before we leave the greenhouse today. There you go. That way it's ready for tomorrow. Let's take our little rolly with us. Throw it right there. And then jump in here. We need watering cans and terracotta pots. So let's start with buying those two. We could of course use the roly-poly for that as well, but I don't see the necessity for it. There was the watering plants. Watering plants. Watering cans. And the terracotta pots. Good. Hello, wall. We'll like the wall. No, you can't find the radishes. They're not ready yet. Good. We need both lilies and we need more blue cacti. I think. Lilies, blue cacti, and bum cushions. There we go. These are stocked at least. So let's see. Over here. What is it that's going that well? Radishes. There we go. All stuck now. What do we have here? A soil bag. Should be able to put that in. There we go. Good. So we need pots, lilies, bum cushies, bottles. Well, good. We need bum cushies, lilies. Good. Pots, watering cans, and those pots. Yes, watering cans. Yes, there we go. All good. Now we could use this one, I think. There we go. Just roll it in here. I know we might have a few of these left. Let's just put that on top. That's the azure. Because, well, stock management, you know. What's that all about? There we go. And this one. There we go. And this one is... Did I buy so many of these? Yes, apparently I did. Okay. And this one is the watering cans. There we go. It's a little nitty gritty right now, the texture in here, but it's okay. Good. If we try not to run, the nitty grittiness might not be so janky. But remember, it is only a beta of the early access, is a playtest of it. It's not the finished product yet. It's only a glimmering of what it's going to be. There we go. All good. There we go. And we have some snake plants leftovers. Good. And well, seems like that's good. Good. We have concrete pots. We did not buy concrete pots for some reason. Soil bag, concrete pots, big pots, and the croutons. There we go. There we go. Good. We can just take them by hand. There we go. This one's tipped over. It didn't want to play along anymore. It was like, do not want. We did have extra of the big pots, but that's okay. We can always use more pots. And there we go. We are all set, all stocked in here now. she's doing a blast of a job in the cash register, and we are hocking the wall again. Good. So for the next day, we're gonna need soil and 3 more of these for the greenery. So we're gonna buy that the next day. But firstly, I want the watering trinket, the little froggy. There we go. So let's take the froggy. That's a cutesy little one. Cutesy patootsy. Let's put that down right here. That looks good. Good. And that's it for this day. Tomorrow we're gonna need, let's see, 1 of these and 3 of these again. And then we're gonna need some of these. I think we will buy 3 of the blue fruit crates. I'm not sure. Oh, well, we will find out tomorrow. Because it's not really fruit we have, unless you count the tomatoes. The tomatoes is a fruit. So let's head into day 12. She's going to do her wonders in here. We wanted 1 soil bag, 3 of these pots. And we were looking into if we were buying some of these. We do not have enough money for these yet. Blue fruit crate, wooden crates. Let's just buy 3 of the red fruit crates just to, because they're not that expensive, so. Then we have them. Roly. There we go. Because I'm not sure if these are the ones we needed. See, they're almost ready to harvest. Looking good out here. Tomorrow we got greens. So by tomorrow we're gonna need to have the stands ready in store for people to buy. Then we have all of these. We can maybe reuse the wooden crates instead to our pleasure in this in transporting the goods in there. I'm not sure. Let's see. Then we have this nice rotary of things out here. There we go. Soil. We're now level 16, sweet 16. There we go. I'm not sure when we get the restocker, but we don't really have money for it anyway. Okay, carrots. Starting with the carrots today. There we go. And then we got the radishes. And that's there. Good. And the tomatoes. There we go. And now we have a full bench of everything in the greenery. So, and now these are watering way quicker. As you can see, the little froggy is doing its job. So we don't have to stand this long time here. I know they've talked about implementing automatically watering systems later on as well. I'm looking forward to see what that's all about. And I know we do have more license we can look at the store, but as long as we do not have all the veggies in there, I don't think we should be looking into new licenses. I think it's more important to get the greenhouse going, and when the greenhouse is going, we can look into getting more licenses and more products, because we also have to manage it. We have to actually being able to stock it. Hey, just Kristen, welcome, and welcome to the lurking zone. We love the lurkers, always love the lurkers. It's also a good lurking game. Just pure gardening fun. I think we fixed it. There we go. And welcome on board. We're on day 11, I think it is. Just getting ready to serve our products, our own produced products tomorrow. Got the rotation going out here. Watering all the greens, and then we're gonna see how much we miss inside. There we go. Let's just get finished watering up the carrots. There we go. Good. We're finished out here. Let's take Roly-Poly with us. There we go. Throw that one right here. There we go. Watering cans. Always missing watering cans. There we go. Good. What about the terracottas? The terracottas are gone as well. Always terracottas and watering cans. Might need a shelf only for these two, so we can have double up on stock of those. Okay, we do have extra terracottas. We do not have extra watering cans, so we're gonna need... Let's buy 2 watering cans. There we go. They're kind of big, but it's okay. We could, of course, use the shelf above to have more watering cans. There we go. We do have an extra shelf there. Good. So now we're gonna look into furniture. We're gonna need some of these. Let's take 3. I know we did buy this one, but I'm not sure we're gonna even use that. I'm not sure. For now, it can come down here. There. Because I like these big stands. Then we can have products right here in the middle of the store. When we are finished for tomorrow with the products. There we go. Now we are able to sell them as well. There we go. That's looking good. And we have a line of people. All good, all nice. Trinkets. Is there any trinket we urgently miss? We could take this one, but let's go into expansion. Storage room. We can do the storage room, but we would like to expand the shop firstly, so we're gonna pump up some money now. We can hire a restocker as well, but I'm not sure she will restock unless... Well, let's try. No, you need to unlock storage. Okay, we need to unlock the storage room, then we can get a restocker. And we have a line of people. And we have terracotta pots in here again. There you go. And we have some extra sewer pots. There we go. And some extra of the sand potties. Yes. Is there anything else we are out of? Not out of, but lacking. There we go. And we got this one up. And let's see. Now, you can't find an open checkout because she's kind of slow, but at least, well, people are sure going for it today. Why do we have 2 of croutons? Well, I bought double up on the croutons apparently. We love the croutons. Good. Tin cushies up here. Now it's beginning to be chaotic because I'm a chaotic person apparently. There we go. It's always like that. It's always like that. Okay. Starlight lilies. Good. And the barrel cacti. And tomorrow we do have new fresh veggies. Okay, we're out of tomato seeds in here. There you go. All good. We got a little of these. And we're gonna take carrots. And just pump them up here as well. What do we have down here? Some baggios. And a singular water can. Looking good, looking good. We're doing something with it. Well, we gonna miss these three, this one, and the big pots. So, shop, big pots. This, and this. And I think that's all. I think. Well, we can always buy other things as well if we need it, but I think this will manage it. I think this is all good. I think. Yeah, looks like it. The bum cushions. There we go. A cushy for your bushy. And the snake plants. There we go. Those which name I'm not gonna say. The purple succulents. And the normal succulents. Good. Now we're stocked. Okay. And we are ready for getting vegetables. So let's head into the first day of having our own crops. Just a quick drink in real life while we have day 12 summary. Always important to stay hydrated. And start the next day. Good. Good. Purchase store expansion is the next one up. I know that. Let's see if we can use our newly bought things here for... Yes. Good. So we can take our roly-poly. That way we can take all three of them with us at once. Roly-poly in action. You can see now we can take all three of them. Yep. Through. Thank you. And we're gonna take this one, the keratin. Our very first products. And the roly-poly is rolling away on its own. The roly-poly is rolling away, okay? Hello, sir. Where are you going? There you go. Didn't mean to make you want to roll away on your own. It doesn't just... It just don't want to play along. Good. Now we do have a little product shop at least. There we go. Take this one. Roll it back out here. Put it somewhere where it cannot roll too far away. Good. And then we're gonna take and plant the next tomatoes. The next radishes. And the next carrots. Because then tomorrow we have 8 new. And then the day after 8 new again. This way we're gonna have a nice rotation. Watering up here. All the dinging. I remember dinging or ding. It was one of the things you said in World of Warcraft when you leveled up because it gave this great ding sound. And me and my ex-husband got caught up in playing World of Warcraft a lot when we were young. And one time the microwave dinged because I was making popcorn, and the ex-husband was yelling loudly, "Congratulations!" Because, well, ding meant level up. So, yeah. When you get caught too much up in a game. You know, like, if a fly is going over your screen and you're playing a game and you try to chase the fly off your screen with the mouse cursor. Some have fallen into that trap as well. Some may not say who some is, but some is maybe the one streaming. we sometimes do weird shit. That's a part of being human. There we go. All the lovely dinging. I'm looking forward to see what the next things out here is going to be. But I think we will unlock the storage unit before we unlock more crops for out here, because then we can have a restocker. So we do not have to engage that much in the shop. Because I could guess that it will be crazy hectic if we have to manage all this out here and restocking. Because it's already hectic enough. And we do already have problems with the checkout not having enough capacity for people. So let's head in and see if some of our new crops have sold. Ooh, we sold tomatoes, carrots and radishes. Tomatoes are selling very well. That's nice to see. There we go. One more out of the way. Yeah, buy that carrot, sir. We gonna need 1,000 to get the store expansion, but I'm actually thinking about, instead of trying to fulfill the goal to get the 600 and get the storage unit locked up, we can try to take a look at what the storage shelves are going to cost. 160, so not that bad. Because that way we can get a restocker. We're gonna need a restocker. That's for sure. There we go. Good. Is there anything urgently missed? Well, we could do with a few of the barrel cacti. Or candle cacti as they call them. In here. I would say it's more barrel and this is more pincushion. But these are the barrels and these are blue candle cacti. But well, not me, not my choice, not my words. Well, we do have a little left of these. I can't remember which. I think it's the tomatoes. Apparently it was the tomato seeds. Is there anything else we can get rid of out here? No. Not at the standing moment. Yes, we might be able to get rid of this one. There we go. Since we had double up on the croutons. We do have this little extra one if we manage to get too much product at something. So we're soon where we get the storage locker. So that's nice. And she's not very fast. Can we jump in and help? Yes, we can. Not that we might be any better, but at least we can try get rid of some of the people here. There we go. I like she's just standing there like, what are you doing? Why are you here, crazy woman? She's just like, you're taking over my job, god damn it. One. There we go. 750. See, now we can go out and she's hopping back and then we should be able to have people in line here. We now have enough for the storage locker. We might go ahead and buy that next. If we get enough for her salary as well. What does... Oh yeah, we had to look at hiring cashiers. She's hired, hire stockers. Okay, I don't see anywhere where we're going to pay her salary. We're gonna have this one. The pink one. I think. Or the purple. The purple actually looks nice. Wood. We can get wood. Glass. Ooh. Good. Exterior. The red one is sweet. I like the white one. The pink one is actually very sweet. Yellow. That's the interior. Stripes. hills. Ooh. Gyromectics, polka dots, leaves. That would actually be cute. See? Wood, concrete, floors, dark grey, blue, white, red. Ooh, the Moroccan tiles look good. Wood herringbone. That looks nice as well. Furnitures. We can purchase so the furnitures are different in here. That would be nice. Fruit stands. Yeah. Lightning. Ooh. Well, you can customize a whole lot here now. Oh, these are looking cute. We want the blue ones. The blue one's actually the cutest of these petal lamps. But that's at level 30, so we have 13 levels to go until we are able to unlock that. Okay. Lilies. There we go. So we still have some way until we're able to get that. But that's okay, we will manage, we will get there at some point. Okay. For now we're just trying to not make it too chaotic everywhere. I know, it's hard. Good. It's not like we're missing anything, so that's good. We're done for the day. We should be able to now unlock the storage room at least. Let's see. Ooh. Bada bing! Good. So, when we earn a little money tomorrow, we're gonna hire as a restocker. We don't have any shelves, but we will have a restocker. So, let's head into it. Day 14, 2 weeks of this lovely nursery. And it seems kinda okay restocked for the moment. So we will just... Okay, there we go. Take the next products out here. There we go. Take the next one. There we go. And the last one, the tomatoes. There we go. Good. Now we're gonna plant carrots. No, not take the whole thing, god damn it. Carrots, that's down here. There we go. And radishes, that's up here. I like how the seeds is different from each plant too. It's not the same seeds for every plant. I like that little detail. I know it's not that important, but I do like it. Let's water up. Then we can take the roly-poly and go in with the products. And then hopefully we will have enough money for the restocker. So we can begin focusing solely on being the plant nursery keeper. Because that will be sweet. Then it's only out here and managing and buying new shit. And we are looking forward to being able just to buy new stuff instead of being the one hissing around trying to keep everything rolling. I like being the manager instead of the servant. There we go. Water, please. Bada bing. There we go. Water up the tomatoes. There we go. And here we go. And we're here. We're almost done with the tomatoes. And looks like we should be able to hire a restocker and buy a shelf. So let's take the rolly. There we go. Run in with our products. set it somewhere where it will not roll too far away. Just in time for it not to be totally sold out everything. So that's sweet. There we go. And there we go. Take the rolling, take the crates, and roll out of here. Put it somewhere where it cannot run too far away. We're out of watering cans and concrete pots. So, watering cans. Buy 2 of them to begin with. There we go. These are annoying to keep up with. And soil bags as well, apparently. Good. Now we have the watering cans. There we go. Let's head to the computer. Buy 2 soil bags. And there we go. And then we're gonna go into here. Hire restocker. Hire. Needs 1 storage rack. Okay, 1 storage rack. So furniture, storage rack. There we go. Good. And I have a storage rack. We don't have anything to put on right now. There we go. This one. Put that in here. There we go. Good. We should now have everything in stock again. I know we still miss a lot, but that's okay. Okay, we can begin to put things on here. Okay, that's small growing pot. So we can only put 1 thing on each shelf space in the storage, apparently. Seems like. That's unfortunately. Then you cannot mix it up. But okay, then we can have several of each item bought for the restockers. So, kinda okay, I guess. Okay, so we put, let's see, can we clear it out then? Yes, small pots there. So we will have this one here, okay. And then we're gonna put some of the seeds up there, I guess. Okay. Can we then mix, put more? No, I don't know. Okay, not same type. Phew, that's going to be expensive in racks. Okay, terracotta pots and concrete pots. Let's just buy 1 of each of the pots. There we go. It's going to be expensive in racks to keep a restock or having something to restock. But, well, we will manage, we will figure it out. At some way or another. There we go. And there we go, okay. Can't find an open checkout now, she's too slow again. 1, 2, 3, 25. Let's see, 12. Okay, we're gonna need another checkout soon as well, where I'm unfortunately gonna be in. So, at the end of the day at least. Because she's not fast enough for all the customers we're having. $28.75. There we go. 14.75. 1 plant. Yes, I think we managed to get rid of the most of the. No, people still complaining about not being able to get in checkout. Good. Right on. There you go. Let's get out of there. So now we should be able to hire a restocker. So let's go in here. Hire. Hire. Thank you. We now have a restocker. So let's buy, I think, 2 more of these. No, we can only get 1. Okay. Then we can get 1 more rack. Move it in here. There we go. Because that way we at least can get her to restock some of the crucial things. Like over here. And then I'm gonna manage the plants for now. at least some of it. And I know we don't have that much money yet left to do it with, but that's okay. Well, you can get some pots out here. We have some of these plants. There we go. You can get the more pots out here to play with. Play with the pots, please. There you go. Good. And she's doing her. All good. Is there any plants we do miss? We missed the barrel blue candle cacti and the starlight lily and the blue thingy. So barrel blue and starlight. There we go. Yeah. It doesn't seem like we are particularly well at paying people, because there's nowhere I'm going paying them on the computer, and it doesn't seem to automatically take their payments out of my pocket, so I'm not sure if they do get paid, or maybe they are sent from somewhere on the government payment. I'm not sure. Maybe they are stupid and work, and yeah. I'm not sure. They're free labor at the moment. But it's all okay. We like free labor. And she's just gonna do that, and she's gonna do her, and yeah. All in all, it's going okay, I think. It could be worse, of course. I think we're gonna make so we have at least the terracotta pots and the watering cans out, so for restocker on a shelf as well. The shelf for the storage room could be a little bigger. Could have 1 or 2 more tiers to put things on, because right now we're not having that much space to put on. I know we're gonna put up more shelves in here. We're gonna expand it at some point. We also need to expand the store at some point. Then we do get a door around here somewhere, so we can get easily out. But yeah. And for now we just have what we have to work with. So we are working with what we got. That's how it is. She's very slow. 13. $29.50. And I actually think we will leave it here for today. It was a little extra Friday live stream, since yesterday was a little shorter than normal. We did take the first 14 days. We will just enter like this, and then we will start from day 15 and see what's going on next time. I hope you had a blast watching along. I had a blast making the video. If you did, please like, subscribe and follow. Click the little bell if you want notifications. And see you around, because she'll maiden us out of here. Hey!